Hey guys, we're here with Mark Wilson again, just going through some fans he wants to test.
Hey, hey!
And there he is there. And this is one of my all-time favorites, Evergo. We call it the Bananafan. I would think it's for obvious reasons, because the vents are shaped like bananas. Somebody else called it a hot dog fan, but that didn't stick. Love these. My dad's twin, who has since passed, had one of these in his kitchen when I was growing up, and it was one of my favorite things about visiting, what did I call him? Uncle Daddy, I think I called him, and loved it. That one was a slightly newer version with a skeletal motor and a reverse switch and a darker wood blades with no cane. And he moved from that house, and I was still very young, probably 10 or younger, and I told him I wanted the fan when he moved, but he didn't take me seriously, left it behind, and I was distraught. But then he moved into another house that had, guess what, in the kitchen again? Another Bananafan. But the one in the new house was like this, was a shaded pole and cane. So, I ended up getting that one when he finally moved out of that house, and I have that somewhere in my shop. And so, anyhow, that's the Bananafan story. So we'll check these out here. You know what? I'm gonna set this back to 0. So, we can start it off. Let's turn that on. Let's turn the amp meter on. Well, Mark's going to get his camera. So, the lovely Mark Wilson, do you want to demonstrate the cool pull chain on these?
Certainly.
So these have a variable speed control inside the switch housing and a pulley on the variable speed control instead of a knob. And then the pull chain wraps around the pulley. And so you are essentially turning the dial of the variable speed control by pulling the chain. So you pull it, it clicks to high, and then the more you pull it, it goes to low. So if you want to very gently, but quickly, so we don't get it too fast, take us to low. Oops, that's high. You gotta keep pulling. Nope, keep pulling. There we go, that's low. So this is a shaded pole motor. I forgot to look at the current rating, but it's gonna draw some current. So this is drawing 1.17 amps. And these are noisy. Shaded pole motor plus solid state is noisy. Yeah, I've tried all kinds of things to prop the camera. Here, I'll show you what's going to work the best. Grab that paper towel holder. You can do me. Paper towel. Yeah, that's what I meant. I call it a holder. I don't know why. Oh, what did I drop?
Nothing. Just a little powder pin.
If this will prop on here, this will give you... Nope, it doesn't look... It looks like your camera's too heavy to prop on there.
Yeah, I actually had this... This actually worked out pretty well.
I'm just worried it's going to fall off of there.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I don't want to break the camera.
Screwdriver. Now we're talking.
Yeah. So anyhow, this is low. So while he's doing that, I'll start on this. I'm going to pull it so the chains are even. Where are we now? 1.27, so not that much faster. Pull it so that one's a little bit longer. 1.46. A little bit more. 1.93. All the way to high. 2.78. This draws way more current than an original. 2.76. And there, buzzy is all get out. You want it to not be buzzy, you can bypass the solid state control, but then you don't get the cool double pull chain. So they also are relatively slow on high, and they have a steep blade pitch.
It's quite a bit of air.
It does. I'm going to go to my vantage point. Something is clearly missing over here.
Huh.
That's going to drive me all kinds of nuts. I got to look at maybe the Ascension video maybe I showed. Is one of the blades in that thing bent, or am I imagining it?
Could be. It's hard to tell. Let me take
It's not wobbling very much. It's definitely moving some air back here. It takes a minute for you to feel it, but once you do, you get quite some air movement. So I don't think it's as much as an original, but it's
oh yeah, I feel it.
You can definitely feel it. Maybe I'm just not going back far enough. I just seem to remember there being an aisle here that was the same width the entire way. Did Todd come and take something? Anyhow, okay. This is not reversible either. So, oh, you were going to do the controls.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and hit that one that says high. No, not that one. Leave that there. Go ahead and hit
controls,
yeah. Where it says high, go ahead. We're down to 2.75. Turn that off. Okay, let's let it spin down. I'm gonna try to prop mine since you have yours propped, and then I can go on break.
Yeah.
Yeah, work hard in the field of fans.
Right.
Okay. You don't have to do them. I can do them, but
Yeah.
so the decade capacitor, once it stops, you want to go ahead. It's going to probably take a pretty high current microfarad value, so we don't want to go over 2.75. So why don't you take us to 1? Just keep increasing the value until you see the fan move.
There's no use, Captain.
You're going to have to go quite a ways on this because it's a shaded pole. It's probably not going to start until after 10, but just try it all the way up to 10 just in case. Excuse me. Where are we now?
8.
Okay, we'll keep going. We don't want to dwell too much because we don't want to have it sitting here with current applied and not moving for very long. Are we at 10?
Yep.
Take it back to 1. And you see a switch that says plus 10?
Yes.
So hit that. Now we're at 11, right? Because 10 plus 1. And then you take it down and take it to 12. Just keep going. Go quickly.
Yep.
What are we at? 13?
Yes.
Interesting. So it starts at 13 microfarads. What current are we drawing?
0.70.
Okay, so 0.7 amps. Well, I'm looking at it now. One of the blades is badly warped. It's interesting because these otherwise look like brand new fans. Like they're not scuffed or dirty. They're in the best shape I've ever seen for these. But that one blade is very warped. They came out of an old church in northern Wisconsin. I would have loved to have walked in and seen Bananafans in a church. They were
pretty cool install.
Really tall church ceiling, the factory down rod.
Huh.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's go. What are we at? 13?
Yeah.
Let's go 14. And you just keep going up, and then just give it a little time to catch up to the new speed. But keep an eye on the amp meter because we don't want it to go over 2 points. What was it? 2.75.
Yeah, right now it's like 0.77.
Yeah. So you can actually get a good low speed on these, which is surprising. I thought for sure you would.
0.5.
So say the value and then the current. So what are we at value?
It's 15.
15 microfarads and how many amps?
0.85.
Okay. Keep going.
16, 0.94.
Did I mention that this is labeled Montgomery Ward?
You did now.
Yeah. I thought for sure they were Menards. Because Menards sold these, and I thought for sure that these were Menards.
17, 10.2, or 1.02. 18, 1.11. 19, 1.20. 20, 1.29.
Okay, so then you take it back to 1 and you turn off plus 10 and turn on plus 20. So now that's 21, which is?
21, 1.39.
Okay.
22, 1.49. 23, 1.58. 24, 1.68. 25, 1.79. 26, 1.90. 27, 2.01. And now what was the cutoff?
275, I think, or 274, okay. So we got a ways to go, yeah.
28, 2.12. 29, 2.24. 30, 2.36. Thanks. Dry throat.
Yeah. It's a little chilly up here. What are we up here? The thermometer is off, but it's like 60 degrees up here, so it's a little chilly.
Okay, so we're at 30 and it's 2.3637.
2.3. Okay, if you want to go higher, then you just take it back down to 1, and then add the plus 10. And so now we're at 1 plus 10 plus 20, so we're 31, which is 2.33.
2.34 now.
Okay.
There's 32 is 2.47. 33 is 2.58.
We're getting close.
Yeah. What do you think? Should
I'd do one more.
34, 2.70.
Okay, so we don't want to go higher than 34 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now turn all the capacitors off. And we'll do our 0 to high, which is we'll wait for it to stop, or I can stop it by hand. This shouldn't take very long. All we do is hit the high switch and watch the amp meter, because I want to know what the highest current it draws. We know once it gets settled on high, it's going to be about 2.7, but we want to know where it's going to top out at as it's getting up to speed.
Okay.
Because some fans, some motors have a have a great inrush of current when they're starting. So hit high.
2.80, no, 2.76, 2.75.
It didn't go higher than that start. When I started, I thought I saw it go over 3. So let's try again.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to really keep an eye on it. It's very quick.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
2.80.
Okay, 2.80 was the highest that it goes. So once again, we don't have to do the solid state control since we got a solid state control in the fan.
Yeah.
So there's the I'll once again take it down to low. Evergo Bananafan, relabeled for Montgomery Ward. Mark Wilson on the 1s and 2s over there. And yeah, one of my all-time favorite fans. So I'm really excited to have 2 more to add to the collection. And thanks for watching.